Hi, this is Majin Oni. Here's some comic reviews for you. We got Secret Identities, Nova, Thor, Avengers, and Magnet Man. Anyways, let's look at Secret Identities. Number 3. This is still one of my favorite superhero books that are outside of Marvel and DC. And basically, what we're looking at is Punchline and the Cop are still on their crusade to take down the superhero team. And he's getting finding out little bits and pieces of information about the characters and their secrets. And along the way, he basically gets involved in this supervillain called the Example. And what he's doing is he's going around trying to kill certain individuals who he blames put him into this situation of where he became this creature type being. And overall, the book is just, I guess you can say for me it's refreshing, because with Marvel and DC, basically every book you read, you have a general idea of how it's going to end, but with Secret Identities it's like a blank canvas and I don't know where it's going. And so far the storytelling is decent. The characters are, even though I'm still learning about them, they're an interesting batch of characters. And I just want to know why Punchline and them want to take down a group of superheroes. And it's for me, like I said, this is one of those few books that I definitely look forward to reading every month. Nova number 29. Basically, Sam is looking for his dad. And what I thought, before he goes off into space to look for his dad, what I thought was really a strong moment in the book was he goes to Richard Rider's parents and he basically tells them, "Hey, your son's dead, but he saved the universe." But I don't know when then he finds out that he had a brother, but he doesn't know anything about his brother. So they can tie that into the storyline at some point in time as to if their paths cross. Overall, I like that part at the beginning because it tied up that loose end. And going into the future, for me, it was just this enjoyable thing where it was this kid, he's just looking for his dad. He's making some rookie mistakes along the way, but he has a plan and a mission. And even though this isn't the best conceived plan in the world, he's going to go with it. And it was just, like I said, a joy to read. The art was solid. It fit the overall tone of the book, and there's a little bit of fighting in it, not a ton, but it was still decent. It kept my interest, and overall, a very, very, very entertaining read. Okay, Thor number 7. Who would have thought that Thor would be a top book? Still, Jason Aaron has the formula to how to write Thor. And even though this is not the Thor that we know and love, it's a female Thor that we're becoming to love. And this is just a solid read. And this one here, basically what we're dealing with is Odin and his jealous rage sends the Destroyer down to basically take out the female Thor. We get a little bit about who potentially the female Thor is, and which that's supposed to be revealed next issue. We also have a little bit more with the Dark Elf and the Roxanne. And overall, this is just, like I said, a very entertaining read. The art is just really solid, and the fight, though brief, was really good. I really enjoyed it. This is another one of these books, I just really look forward to reading. And I just wish more people jumped on the Thor bandwagon because they really are missing out on a solid title. Okay, Avengers and Millennium. This is one of these weekly books that's suffering in the sense that you can't keep a consistent art style because it's coming out every week. The Avengers are still lost in time, and they're working their way through their various missions, dealing with Hydra. The witty banter isn't there anymore because Spider-Man and Hawkeye are separated. It does suffer a little bit in the art in terms of, for example, with Iron Man, they make his armor look more like a costume, like a cloth costume than a suit of armors. And to me, this is just one of those. I call this a placeholder type story. It's just telling you the tale to get you to the next part, next key moment. Because what they're trying to do right now is, like for this one here, Captain America appears at the end, but he's frozen. So they're basically looks like they're trying to get some of these characters back together again, so this way they can try to take out Hydra. Overall, I mean, I'm enjoying it, but I think for me, there's this. While this was not the stronger of the three issues that came out, I think this is gonna be one of those titles where you have to look at the long haul and the bigger picture to actually get a better gauge of if is this series going to be worth it. That is, it's in either that or else it's going to fail miserably in the next couple issues, and hopefully then I can drop it. All right. The Man with the Magnet Man, Eric. Basically, he figures out what's going on with this person killing mutants. And I'm going to be very careful about how far to go into this, because this is, in terms of the art, because it, towards the end is where they explain everything. And this was, I'm telling you, this was just a really solid read that took you in a direction where you would never believe that it would have gone to. You know, it was one of those endings that came out of left field type thing. But it makes perfect sense. And this was just so freaking good that, you know, it's like, this is just another one of those titles where that you just wish more people jumped on, because it really does deserve a lot of love and attention. The art really does fit the overall tone of the story, and you know, this is I guess you can say this is one of those stories for me where you appreciate while you have it, because you know that at any point it's going to go away and it's not going to be special any longer. And this has just been really, really good. It's a nice look at the character, and they're taking Eric in different directions. We're learning more about his personality, and you know, like, I think this is one of those types of books where after this is done, you really can't look at Magneto the same way again. It's just he's a completely different person than what you, at least from what I remember in like the old X-Men comics and stuff like that. But like I said, this is the last chapter for this storyline. That's what it should be. But this was just fantastic. Marvel at least had 3 good books for me, for sure. But not as good as Sabrina. Anyways, that's it for this week. If you have any questions, let me know. Like, share. Let me know what you guys got that you liked this week, what you didn't like. And I do the podcast down below for Cons, Freaks, and Geeks. And Daredevil was freaking awesome on Netflix. So we'll have... I'll try to do a video for that at some point. Anyways, until next time.